Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Harakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone GMS, who I learned this truth from. They have the absolute 144% truth and peace, love, and citations and safety to the hopeful elect. And I want to get into the coming food shortages and how the men of the Lord are going to eat and drink and be stable in these scary times to come. Okay, when there's no food on the shelves, when your local grocery stores, your Walmart is not going to have no food, no supplies in it, man. Everybody's going to be bugging out, scared as hell. What do we do? People are going to be starving. You know, what the men of the Lord are going to be doing, man. All right, because in the scriptures it says the Lord's going to feed his men. He's going to keep his men safe. Okay. So I want to get Isaiah chapter 66. Verse 13. It says, it says, as one whom his mother comforted, so will I comfort you, and ye shall be comforted in Jerusalem. Okay, so when these scary times come, when there's no food, no drink, when these grocery stores are closed, when all hell's breaking loose, the Lord's going to comfort his men. Okay, he's going to comfort his men and keep his men safe. Okay, and you got to believe in that. Okay, and not go to your enemy for help, man. All right, because this Edomite, this devil is going to push his new world agenda on you, man. His how do you say it? The Revelation 13 and 16. He's gonna make you. He's gonna want you to take it. All right. Same with this Crown Royal jab. All right. You look at the NBA right now. All right. Look at Kyrie Irving. I believe Dwight Howard, Bradley Beal. They're not succumbing to taking the shot, man. The jab. Okay. All right. I don't know if they know about the truth or not, but this devil, man, he wants you to take the shot. All right. So are you gonna trust in your enemy, or are you gonna trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah? All right. Because the Lord's men are gonna eat in these troubling times. Okay. The Lord's gonna feed his men. Okay. When there's no food and drink in the stores, man. When there's no food out here, okay, the Lord's gonna feed his men somehow, some way, okay. The Creator of all things is gonna feed his men, okay. When food is scarce, all right. So I'm gonna get Psalms 37, verse 25. It says, I have been young and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Okay? I'm going to read that again. Psalms 37 and 25. I have been young and now am old, yet have I not seen righteous forsaken. Okay, the Lord's not going to forsake his men working out there on the highways and byways, all right? Doing the will of the Lord all this time, waking up his elect, all right? Telling his people where they're going off and what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing, all right? Showing them the ways of the Lord, man. The Lord's not going to forsake those men, okay? His men, okay? His elect men. Nor his seed begging bread, man, all right? The Lord's going to feed you in these troubling times, all right? Somehow, some way, all right? Or if it be through a raven giving you food, all right? If it be some food coming out of nowhere, man, all right? So I'm gonna get Sirach the book of Sirach 39, verse 33, and it says, the book of Sirach 39 and 33, verse 33, it says, all the works of the Lord are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season. Okay, so when these grocery stores are going to be all dried up like they were last year, all right, it's going to come again, all right. The Lord's going to feed his righteous men, all right. And if you've been doing wickedly in the eyes of the Lord's not going to help you out, man. All right, he's going to let you starve, man. All right. Why? Because all this time you've been, all this time you haven't been seeking the Lord, man. You've been BSing. You've been in the world, man. Okay. You've been committing sin ignorantly. All right. While the prophets and the elders of Great Millstone, the men of Lord, the elect, have been telling you where you're going off, man, showing you the ways of the Lord, all right, telling you to wake up, to get up out of sleep, man, to wake up, all right. And what have you been doing? BSing, all right, bullshitting on the Lord, all right, still committing sin, ignoring the Lord's men, ignoring the Lord, man, in general, all right. The Lord said, if they hate you, they've hated me first, okay. They hate me also, okay. All right, because the men of the Lord come in the spirit, in the name and the testimony of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, all right? And if they hate you, they hate the Lord also, okay? If they believe in your sayings, they will believe in mine, roughly paraphrasing, okay? So if you believe in the prophets out there on the highways and byways, the men of Great Millstone, all right, you believe in the Lord. And if you don't, then you don't believe in the true power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, all right? All right, because the Lord is dealing with a remnant, a few men, okay, not just one man, man, a few elect men, okay, and you got to believe through faith that those men are the men of Great Millstone, okay, GMS, out there on the highways and byways, okay. All right, they don't come out looking pretty, all right. They're not the flashiest. They don't got the nicest jobs, the nicest this, the nicest that, all right. So they don't have the best speech, all right, the best talking points, not talking points, they're not the best at this and that, but hey, what are they doing? In the eyes of the Lord, they're the best, okay? All right, the Lord uses the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, okay? So if you don't believe in the Lord, man, all right, if you've been committing wickedness this whole time, the Lord's not going to feed you in these in the times of famine, okay? Give me 1 second. Let me get my next verse. Proverbs 11, verse 4. The book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. All right. And you could die from a famine, obviously, man. Okay. When there's no food in these stores, man. All right. Where are you gonna eat? All right. What are you gonna eat? Okay. If you don't have the Lord on your side feeding you, what are you gonna do, man? All right. You're gonna have to trust fully in Yahweh Bashem outside that He's gonna feed you, and give you drink, give you all your necessities. Okay. But if you haven't been working for the Lord, if you haven't been sowing righteousness, you're not going to reap righteousness, man. All right, you're not going to reap the Lord's mercy. Okay. Okay. If you haven't been doing the Lord's work in this grace period, when the grace period is over, what's going to happen to you? You're going to die, man. All right. The Lord's going to destroy you. All right, because you used the liberty, the Lord's, the liberty as a cloak of maliciousness, roughly paraphrasing, man. Okay, you use this time of grace to keep on sinning, okay, as if the Lord doesn't see you, okay. So the Lord's not going to feed you in the time of famine, all right. So riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. All right, so even your money, all right, how much money you got, all right, how much wealth you got, man. All right, that's not gonna profit you none, man. All right, why? Because the Lord, He gives you, your riches. All right, all right, and who's the richest on this earth? The men of the Lord. All right, rich in faith. All right, because that's all that matters at the end of the day. All right, tangible money. Anybody can take that from you. The Lord can take that from you. Okay. So let me get Second Ezra, chapter 15. Verse 18, and it says, "For because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." Okay? Alright, troubling times are coming to this place, man. Alright? Because of your pride, the Lord is tired of you guys' prideful nature, man. The Lord is tired of you guys' pride, man. As if Esau, and as if everybody here in this place, Babylon, America, all right, got it out on their own, man. The Lord's giving you everything, man, and you guys just despise the Lord, okay? For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. All right, troubling times are coming, okay? Verse 19, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." All right. So when these storehouses are all dried up, all right, and you have all this food stored up, or all of you, you, you hoarders out there. How do you say hoarders? You doomsday hoarders, man. What's the word? Those people who hoard up food, man, for the times of trouble. I'm missing the word, but you doomsday preppers, Salakia. All right, when all these stores, your local grocery stores, are all dried up, they're gonna go looking for you guys, man. All right, those who store up all these goods, man, for troubling times, man. You doomsday preppers, all right. They're gonna break through your house, your bunkers, this and that, all right. And they're gonna steal everything, man. And if they don't, the Lord's gonna displace you, and the Lord's gonna put His men in those bunkers in the time of trouble, man. The Lord's gonna feed His men. That's gonna be one of the ways that the Lord's gonna feed His men, all right. By moving His men into certain places to keep them safe. That spiritual hedge over them, man. All right. So yeah, man. So your riches, all your stored up food, this and that, nothing's gonna save you. Nothing's gonna save you from the times that are coming to this decrepit place. All right. But your faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right. And your righteousness, man. What you've sown on this earth. All right. All right. Faith without works is dead, man. All right. You could say you got all the faith in the world, but if you ain't working for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, if you ain't putting your hand to the plow, all right, doing your part to build up the tabernacle of David, man. All right. You're gonna be destroyed, man. All right. Simple as that. And in this case, by famine. All right. So the Lord's gonna feed His men in the time of famine. All right. So this is Matthew, chapter 6, verse 19. It says, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal." Okay. All right. Verse 20. "But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven." Okay. How do you do that? alright? By doing the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, waking up his elect, alright? Feeding the flock, feed the sheep, man. Alright? If you love the Lord, feed my sheep, okay? But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal, okay? Alright, so don't take this as, you know, don't take a carnal approach to the times that are coming, man. Storing up all, you know, relying on your stored goods. Hey, it's wise to go to the store and, you know, get you some non-perishable food, you know, some food that's gonna last a while, you know, some drink, you know, some water, all right, some supplies, some toilet paper, this and that for some troubling times to come. All right, you know, that's wise, but don't rely on that for your salvation, man. That's not going to save you. The amount of toilet paper rolls is not going to save you in these times to come. Okay, the amount of food that you stored up is not going to get you on in those chariots, beam you up in those chariots, man. It's your faith, man. All right, it's what you stored up in heaven, man. All right, if you're chosen or not, man. All right, if you're the elect, all right, you have to be chosen. Okay. And if you're chosen, you're going to be doing the will of the Lord, man. All right? Put therefore on as the elect. All right? Put on as the elect, man. What will the elect be doing? Going out there on the highways and byways. All right? Waking up his people, man. And if you're not to the point where you can teach, hey, get to the point where you can teach, man. All right? Rehearse the righteous acts, okay? Doing what the elect will be doing in these times, all right? Getting to know the ways of the ancient ways, man, the ways of the ancient, all right, our forefathers, all right. We are those ancient men that were out there on the highways and byways in the ancient days, man. We're reading about ourselves in the Bible, man, all right, because we were those same men in different bodies, but same spirit, all right, reincarnated, all right. Yes, reincarnation is in the Bible. That's a topic for another day, maybe for later, okay. So I'm going to get Psalms. So I can big old iPad and this big old notebook. Psalms. I feel like an old man doing this. '34, verse 19. This is Psalms chapter 34, verse 19. It says, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous." All right, the men of the Lord go through all types of things, man. All right, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. Okay, and in these times of famine, the Lord's going to deliver his men. All right, out of famine, out of trouble. Okay, out of all things, man. Okay, that are coming to the face of this earth, man. All right, this place. All right. The times that this place is, the times that are coming is going to be a time the world has ever seen, man. Think about that. Of all the times that for how long this earth, all of creation has been, we're going into a time that the world has never seen. All right, can't you see it? Everything that's going on, what it's leading up to, it's going to lead up to the worst time ever. All right, can't you see it? All right, because the men of the Lord see it, because the Lord has opened their eyes, man. All right, the Lord blinds the hearts and the minds, the eyes of men, roughly paraphrasing, man. All right, so if you can't see it, the Lord ain't dealing with you, man. All right, the Lord has blocked that spiritual gland in your mind, in your heart, in your mind, all right, from understanding that, hey, man, we're going into the worst times ever, man. Okay, but the men of the Lord, it says, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all." Okay, so the Lord's He's gonna deliver his righteous men from trouble. Okay, these times that are coming. Okay, you gotta believe in that. So I'm gonna get Luke This is the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 22. It says, "And he said unto his disciples, Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat." Okay? What ye shall eat, neither for the body, what ye shall put on. Okay? Verse 23, "The life is more than meat, and the body is more than raiment." Verse 24, "Consider the ravens." Alright? Consider the ravens, man, the birds, alright? "For they neither sow nor reap, which neither have storehouse nor barn, and Yahweh feedeth them." Alright? The Lord still feeds his animals, okay? The birds, alright? "How much more are you better than the fowls?" Okay? You're a man of the Lord, man. You're the elect. So how much more you than the birds, man? The Lord feeds his birds, his animals, alright? So how much more you, man? The main characters of the Lord's movies, man. Of the Lord's movie, okay? The Lord's gonna feed his men, alright? In miraculous ways, man. However he deems fit. So don't worry, man. Alright, what was the first scripture that was? Verse 22. "And he said unto his disciples, Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, neither for the body, what ye shall put on." Alright, so when these times come, man, alright, when storehouses go empty, alright, when food is scarce as a mother effort, alright, don't take no thought, man. Alright, don't worry, the Lord's gonna feed you however he deems fit, okay? Don't worry, man, alright? And if you have to go a couple days without food, hey, the Lord is testing you, man. Alright, that's gonna be your test. The Lord's still gonna feed you, man. Alright? The Lord ain't gonna leave his man out there dying, you know. Yeah, you're gonna have to go through some tribulation, alright? But hey, that may be your test for the time, alright? Your test, alright? So don't worry about it, man. Alright? Don't worry about, oh man, I might starve. You know, the Lord's gonna feed his men, okay? Alright? What you gotta worry about now is doing the will of Yahweh Hashem Shah. Alright, verse 25, Luke 12, verse 25, it says, "Which of you with taking thought can add to his stature 1 cubit?" Alright, that means, can any of us, had he said, can any of us, make our own selves taller? Can I make myself taller? Like, grow any inches on my own? No, man. The Lord can, alright? Shoot, what's the next verse? I think it says, that's an easy thing for the Lord, alright? Alright, the Lord could increase your height, man. So how much more so the Lord giving you food, giving you drink, necessities in the times of trouble, alright? So don't worry about it, man. All you have to do is, all you got to worry about is doing the will of the Lord, man, in these troubling times, okay? Verse 26, "If ye then be not able to do that thing which is least, why take ye thought for the rest?" Okay? So that's I believe, I'm not going to get into that, but yeah, man. I'm going to get Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 26. It says, "For Yahweh giveth to a man that is good in his sight wisdom and knowledge and joy, but to the sinner he giveth travail to gather and to heap up, that he may give to him that is good before Yahweh. This also is vanity and vexation of spirit." Is that what I wanted? I don't even know if that's what I wanted. that's not what I wanted. Slocky. I'm gonna skip that verse, Slocky. Alright, I'm gonna get Job. The book of Job. The book of Job, chapter 27, verse 16 says, though he heap up silver as the dust and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it. Verse 17, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver. Okay? The innocent shall divide the silver. Alright? Alright. This is speaking about, I'm going to read it again, verse 16. Job chapter 27, verse 16. It says, though he heap up silver as the dust and prepare raiment as the clay. So this is going into those, those doomsday preppers, all those who's saving up food, drink, this and that, necessities for these troubling times. Alright? Alright? He may prepare it, but the just, alright, the men of the Lord, alright, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver. Okay? So all these doomsday preppers, man, doing, preparing for these troubling times, saving up this and that, alright? They're not gonna even reap and enjoy, use all those supplies, man. Fuck you. Alright, the elect men, they're going to use up, those supplies. Alright, the Lord's gonna put them in those doomsday bunkers, man. In those, the Lord's gonna give those supplies and that food and drink that all those doomsday preppers have been preparing. He's gonna give those supplies to his elect men. Okay. Alright, it says, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent, alright, who's innocent in the eyes of the Lord? His elect men, alright, out here on the highways and byways, okay, doing the will, doing the bidding of the Lord, alright. Those doomsday preppers, they have no faith in the Lord. They have faith in themselves, man. So why should they, in the eyes of the Lord, why should they, use up those goods, okay? The Lord has given those goods to them, alright? But they don't believe in the Lord. So the Lord's going to give all those supplies, that food, stored up food, supplies to his elect men, okay? It only makes sense, man, alright? If you got the eyes to see, the ears to hear, alright? If you believe in this truth. So I'm going to get Proverbs 13, verse 22. It says, Proverbs chapter 13, verse 22, a good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. The wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. Alright? So you sinners out here, alright? You people who don't believe in the Lord, man. All you doomsday preppers, man. Alright, you guys don't believe in the Lord. You guys believe that you're going to be saved through the amounts of food and drink that you guys are going to be prepping, for these doomsday, for these times to come, man. Alright? If you believed in the Lord, you'd be waking up his elect, right? Doing the will of the Lord, man. Alright? Not relying on your stored goods, man. Your ability to do this, relying on you shouldn't rely on anything but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So, yeah, man. So, let me get that again. It says, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. Okay? And who's the just in the eyes of the Lord? His elect men. Okay? Which are on the earth today. So I'm going to get Isaiah the book of Isaiah, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 15. It says, He that walketh righteously and speaketh uprightly, he that despiseth the gain of oppressions, that shaketh his hand from holding the bribes, that stoppeth his ears from hearing the blood, and shutteth his eyes from seeing evil. Verse 16, Salakia. He shall dwell on high, his place of defense shall be the munitions of rocks. Bread shall be given him, his waters shall be sure. Okay? So the elect men, the prophets of the Lord, alright, their supplies, their drink, their food, it shall be sure. Okay, the Lord's gonna feed them, man. Okay? And these times have come, alright? Verse 16, I'm going to read that again. He shall dwell on high. His place of defense shall be the munitions of rocks. Bread shall be given him. His waters shall be sure. Okay? It's going to be a sure thing that the men of the Lord are going to be fed, given drink. Alright? Given supplies in these times, these times of famine, in these times of no food. Alright? Scarcity. Okay? It's going to be a famine like no other. It's going to be a time like no other. All right. So are you getting ready now? All right. Are you getting ready for these times to come? If you say you are, man, you would be doing what the elect are doing, man. Putting therefore on as the elect. All right. So I'm gonna get 2nd Esdras. Chapter 2. Verse 27. Second Esdras chapter 2 verse 27. It says, Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep, okay, and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Okay, so who's going to be merry and have abundance? The elect, the prophets, man. Are those who've been sowing righteousness, all right, waking up, doing the will of the Lord, man, and not doing their own will, okay? They're going to be married, all right, and have abundance, man, all right, abundance of food, drink, this and that, while others are while others are in trouble and heaviness and weeping and sorrowful, all right? It says, But be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful. Who's those others? The wicked 2/3, man. Those who've been putting off the Lord, man. All right. But thou, all right, the elect. But thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Okay. I'm gonna go to the next verse. Verse 28. The heathen shall envy thee. Okay. Because they're gonna be catching hell in these times. All right. But they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. Alright? The Lord's going to have a hedge over his men, okay? Over his prophets, alright? He's going to take care of his men. Nothing shall touch him, alright? Verse 29, it says, My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell, okay? The Lord's going to cover his men, alright? And all your loved ones, alright? What the Lord deems fit to, have mercy upon, okay? The 1/3, okay? The 1/3 elect, okay? So yeah, man. Look at 2nd Esdras. Chapter 6. Yeah, verse 22. 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 22. I think I got this earlier. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. Okay? Alright? That's what's going on here in America, man. Alright? Everything's being unsown. Alright? There's a mall, called the West Mall here in Wichita. Man, that place, I don't know how that shit, that building's still, standing, man. It's dead. I was in there yesterday, man. That place is dead. Alright? There's nobody in there, but it was open. I bought me some frankincense and Third Planet. All right, that place was dead. It was eerie as hell. I'm like, dang. But these roads, sidewalks, right, buildings here in America, they're being unsown, man. They're breaking down. It's decaying. All right, America's not. It's on the decline. All right. All right, and suddenly shall the sown places be appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Okay. All right, that's what's coming, man. It happened last year. What makes you think it's not going to happen again? All right, but this time they're not going to restock. Okay. All right. The Lord compares, the scriptures compare before Yahushua returns, compares this place to, as a woman with child, man, with birth pains. All right, they come in waves. Okay, last year was one wave. All right, a whole bunch of trouble, man. All right, the grocery stores were empty. All right, for a certain period of time. All right, places were closed, this and that. All right. All right, this is just a little break period, man. All right, the next wave is gonna be worse. All right, the birth pains get worse and worse until, how do you say it? They get worse and worse until the baby comes, man. All right, Yahushua's coming. All right, and the next shutdowns, the next wave is gonna be way worse than what we seen last year in 2020. Okay, so get ready, man. Start, all right, keep repent, man. All right, turn from your wicked ways. All right, seek Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right, only Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua can get you out of these troubling times. All right. So I'm gonna get Luke chapter 21. Verse 11. This is Luke chapter 21, verse 11. It says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. Okay, I'm going to read that one more time. And great earthquakes. Is there not great earthquakes happening all over the world? All right, all over in diverse places. All right. Shall be in, all right, I'm gonna read it again. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, all right, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. Okay, all right, that's what, we're in the end times, man. All right, if you don't turn from your wicked ways, the Lord's gonna give you, He's gonna deliver you into these, into death, man. He's gonna destroy you. Okay. So, I'm going to get Matthew. Alright. Famines, great earthquakes, fearful sights. Alright. A time like the world has never seen. Okay, so I'm going to get Matthew 24. Verse 7. It says, Matthew chapter 24, verse 7, it says, for nation shall rise against nation. Is that not what's going on? All right. And kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All right. So once again, man, famines and pestilences and earthquakes, man. That's what's coming. All right. So I'm gonna get Jeremiah. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 24, verse 10. And I will send the sword, the famine, and the pestilence among them. All right, the Lord's bringing the famines. He's bringing the pestilences, man. He's bringing hell to this place, man. He's bringing this place down. And I will send the sword and famine and the pestilence among them till they be consumed from off the land that I gave unto them and to their fathers. Okay? So I'm going to get Ezekiel. Alright. These famines, alright, that's coming to this place is the lack of food and bread. That's for the wicked people, man. Alright, you wicked who want to despise the words of the Lord. Okay? So I'm going to get Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 16. The book of Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 16, it says, When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. Alright, and how's the Lord going to be doing that? Alright, by making food scarce, man. Alright, the Lord's already doing it, man. Alright. Okay. The Lord's bringing these famines, alright, for you, for the wicked, alright. This is the most wicked kingdom, nation that the earth has ever seen. Alright, it's worse than Babylon. It's worse than Rome, Greece, Egypt, all the kingdoms that have been upon the earth, man. This is the most wicked, alright. That's why it's gonna be. The times that we're going into are going to be the times that the world has never seen, man. Alright? Because the Lord has to cleanse this place by fire. Alright? By the worst. The Lord has to cleanse this place with the, it's just like a disease, man. The worse the disease is, the worse disease that you have, the worse the disease that it is, the more pain you have to go through to get rid of that disease or ailment. Okay? Alright? And the Lord's going to cleanse this place by nuclear missiles, man. Nuclear fire. Alright? By the destruction of this place, man. By those millions of missiles. Alright? That's the will of the Lord. Alright? If you want to believe it or not. So this is 2nd Esdras. Book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 21. It says, Behold, victuals, alright, goods like food and drink, alright, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Okay? Alright? You go to the grocery store, you can still get yourself, some food for a good price, man. Alright, get you a case of water for a decent price. Alright, so victuals shall be so good cheap. People think they're in a good case right now. Oh, I can still go to the grocery store and give me some food for a decent price, man. The hyperinflation hasn't really set in yet. Alright, so people think they're, they don't think that all hell's about to break loose, man. Alright, they don't want to. They don't want to think like that, man. Alright. Think that they're in a good case right now. Alright. Oh, I can still give me some food, some drink at the grocery store. So I'm cool. I'm cool right now. I'm cool for right now. All right. But the wrath of the Lord, great famine is coming anyway, man. If you want to believe it or not, okay. I'm gonna get Lamentations. Chapter 4, verse 9. It says, they that be slain with the sword, alright, are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. Okay. So these famines that are coming to this place, alright, it's going to be better that you die by the, when Esau comes down with great wrath, it's going to be better that you get, shot in the head. It's going to be better that you get, your head chopped off, be beheaded, all right, get ran over, all right, exploded, destroyed, man, than you experience, dying of famine, all right. All right, that's one of the worst ways to die, man. Your own body eating at itself, man. All right, because it has nothing to eat. The body needs to eat, okay? And when it has nothing to eat, it eats itself, okay? And you're just gonna frail up, shrivel up, and die. All right, that's painful. That's the worst way to die, okay? All right, you can't do nothing, and then you're weak. You can't move, all right, because you're so weak. You have no food in you, all right? Those times are coming to this place, man. All right. The reality is gonna set in for you wicked people here soon. All right. Eventually, sooner rather than later. All right. So I don't see this place going on another year. All right. I said that last year, but hey, whenever this second lockdown, fuck it. Whenever this next lockdown comes, all right, this next birth pain comes to this place, I think this is going to be it, all right? If you want to believe it or not, man, all right? I think this is going to be it, all right? And then the Revelation 13 is going to come, because really all this jab, Crown Royal BS, all right? These shots, these jabs, all this is setting up for Revelation 13 and 16, man. All right, how is Revelation 13 and 16 going to be implemented within you? Through a syringe, all right? Same thing as this shot, this Crown Royal shot, all right? Same way. So people, all right, this is conditioning your minds, all right? The minds of these sheeple to be more submissive to taking the Revelation 13 and 16, man, all right? Because it's implemented very similarly, man, the same way, all right? So people are already used to getting, booster shots. Oh, you need a second dose. I need this and that. Hey, the Lord's going to destroy you, man. All right? And then when this Revelation 13 and 16 comes, it's going to be easy peasy. Oh, I've been doing this. I got so many shots already. All I need is this little Revelation 13 and 16 little grain of rice in me. And I've been getting these shots, and they're going to give it to me through a shot anyway. That ain't nothing, okay? Speaking for you wicked, Israelites, man. All right? Whoever you take that Revelation 13 and 16, you guys are going to experience I think that's what's next. Or you guys are going to experience what the lake of fire actually is, man. All right? And it ain't what you think it is. All right? It's going to be way worse, okay? The lake of fire is going to, what the lake of fire is America being destroyed by 200 million nuclear missiles hitting this place. And it's going to be a continent size, because America is the size of a continent, all right? The continent is a big landmass. All right. America is the size of a continent. It's going to be a continent-sized lake of fire. All right, basically an ocean of fire, man. All right, America's vast. All right, and all you wicked people are going to be destroyed out of it. All right, be melted. All right, your spirits are going to be sitting in that in America, burning up until America's not, on fire no more, man. That's going to be a while, man. So your spirit, your body's definitely going to be burnt up, but the Lord's going to keep your spirit burning, while until America is done burning up, while that lake of fire dies down. And that's going to be a while, man. 200 million missiles. That's a lot of. The earth is going to be shaking like a drunkard, man. Roughly paraphrasing, okay? So my last scripture is Psalms, chapter 91, verse 1. Salakia. Alright, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Okay? Who's dwelling in the secret place of Yahweh Shem Shah? His elect men. Alright? Alright, the elect men are in plain sight. Everybody knows about the prophets of GMS, but at the same time, people don't, because they're despising it. Alright? People don't care about this truth, man. Alright? This truth is known, but it's not known at the same time. It's hidden in plain sight, man. Alright? He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Alright, so the Lord is going to keep his men safe in these troubling times. Verse 2, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him I will trust. Alright? We're not going to trust in our own ability, our own, the amount of goods that we save up. Alright? We're going to trust in Yahweh Shem Shah when the time of famine comes, man. When all hell breaks loose. Okay? Verse 3, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. Alright? He shall cover thee with his feathers. Under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Alright, this truth, man, this truth, this belief, the belief that we have in this truth, man, is all we got, man. That's all the men of the Lord. What else is there to believe in, man? What else is there? Destruction, death, sin. Alright? Sin leads to death. And what is this place called? The city of sin. Alright? What is Las Vegas called? The city of sin. Yeah, I'm not in Las Vegas, but hey, this place is all you do is sin here, man. This place is built off sin, okay? Slakia. Verse 5, it says, Thou shalt not be afraid by the terror by night, nor for the arrow that fleeth by day. Verse 6, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. Okay? Alright, verse 7, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand. I'm going to read that again. Verse 7, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Okay? And who's that speaking to and for? The elect. The elect only, not this thing for everybody. This Bible isn't for everybody, man. Only his prophets, man. The innocent in the eyes of the Lord, right? Not in you wicked people's eyes. Verse 8, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. And what's the reward of the wicked? It's not a reward, man. It's destruction, all right? That's not a reward. That's your reward. Destruction, nuclear missiles, man. Death by famine, death by destruction, man. The Lord's going to destroy you wicked, man. However it may be fit in the eyes of the Lord, man. Only with thine eyes shalt thou see and behold and see the reward of the wicked. Verse 9, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Verse 10, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Alright? Where was verse 11? For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. Verse 12, they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Verse 13, thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder, the young lion and the dragon. Alright, that's speaking about Esau and his military, man. Alright? Because Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, that's referred to as the dragon, man. Alright, his military might. Alright? Alright? Verse 14, because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. I'm going to read that again, verse 14. Because he has set his love upon me. And who's doing that? Not just anybody, man. Definitely not everybody. Definitely not a majority of people in this wicked country, man. Alright? Only a remnant, alright, is setting their love upon the true power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Alright? Because he hath known my name. Who has the true name? The men of Great Millstone, man. I didn't learn that from anybody else but Yahweh, but the men of Great Millstone. Okay? I didn't learn that from these church houses, alright? Made with hands. The Lord ain't dealing with, he doesn't dwell in churches made with hands, man. Alright? That's a for damn sure, that's a fact. Okay? Verse 15, he shall call upon me, I will answer him, I will be with him, and in trouble I will deliver him and honor him. Verse 16, with long life will I satisfy him and shew him my salvation. Okay? Alright? So, when there's no food out here, when there's no drink, alright, when food is scarce, what are the men of the Lord going to be doing? They're going to be calling on the Lord, and the Lord's going to deliver, alright, to his elect men, alright? Not anybody, not the wicked. The Lord he's not listening to, oh, Jesus Christ, oh, God. Those aren't the names of the Lord, man, alright? If you don't know the name of the Lord, if you don't believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, the Lord ain't going to answer your prayers, man, alright? So, yeah, man, I'm going to leave it at that. I want to give all praises, all honor, all glory due to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham, Ha Rakakwadash, DTA, Abad Babal. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.